Good morning, good morning, good morning. YouTube is working on it. Your stream has been created, but we can't publish it to your channel. Check your internet connection. Go to Stream Control page. I'm not sure what's happening here. It's saying that it's not connected, but it looks like it's streaming now. So I'm just gonna let this rock. It says something went wrong. Your stream has been created, but can't publish it to your channel. Check your internet connection or go to Stream Control page to publish it manually. But it says it's live and it says that there's 3 people watching. So I think I'm gonna let it rock. What do you guys think? If you're watching now and you're in the chat, please leave a comment so that I know it's live. Streamlabs is telling me it's not live. Good morning, Molly. How you doing today? What are you drinking? What you drinking today? What's on your morning drink itinerary? Team Jensen's in the building. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my grandbaby for the first time. This pandemic has it so that I'm not able to go see him. My son and his wife and my grandson, they live in New Hampshire, which is about 4.5 hours from me, a drive. And with this new thing now that's happening with babies who have this virus and those baby symptoms, it's scary. Like I said, I don't know if I'm asymptomatic. What I don't want to do is give my grandbaby any kind of sickness because I feel healthy, but I may not be. So, but it looks like you guys are on. You guys are watching. Streamlabs is telling me that there's an error. I don't see the error because it looks like it's live. So if it's live, if you could just let me know that it's live, leave a comment so that I know for sure that it's live. All right. I am drinking today I'm drinking Javalia K-Cup, the dark brew, with hazelnut creamer. And I don't put sugar in it. I just use the creamer because it's sweet enough. Yeah, sweet enough. Today's morning beverage is turmeric tea and honey. That sounds like a nice, healthy, get your immune system up and going type of drink. Yeah, it would be a long drive. And you know what, Team Jensen, I don't mind the long drive. I wouldn't mind it at all. I just want to make sure that they're safe. Like, I'll take the drive every weekend if I get to see my family. But what I don't want is to put my grandbaby and my son and his wife, my daughter-in-law, at risk. I do not want to do that. So to the 4 watching right now, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Please make sure you hit that like button because the YouTube algorithms like it when people watch videos and they click that like button. Time will come. You're going to meet your new. I can't wait, Team Jensen. I cannot wait. The life of JT is in the building. What's going on, brother? How you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me in the live. Yeah, this is a coffee and chat. Coffee and chat with Harrison Family Vlogs. My kids are right now sleeping. You know what my kids do on Fridays? They're up all night long, like Lionel Richie all night long. All night long they're up. I hear them going up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. I hear the refrigerator opening. I'm going to try to keep safe for my family. There's a delay, so I'm reading your comments, and there may be like a 30-second delay if I'm correct. So they're up and down the stairs, right? And please let me know how the volume level is. If it's too loud, if it's too low, if you can hear me clearly or can't hear me clearly, please let me know in the chat. So they're up and down the stairs, opening up the refrigerator, closing the refrigerator. And when they come downstairs, they're not just like walking downstairs with nothing. They come with their devices, and their devices are on full blast. Their volumes are all the way turned up. So I'm in bed and I'm sleeping, and I hear, them watching YouTube or Netflix. And now, guys, all 3 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender is on Netflix in the U.S. So my sons have been watching that, and that's all I'm hearing all night long. All night long when they come downstairs. The volume is great. Thank you. Good morning, Shanette Williams. How you doing? Yes, I'm on my road to 1K. It's so, and I wanted to talk about that. So right now, I'm just like introducing everybody and saying good morning to everybody, thanking everybody for watching. Because you could be doing anything else right now. You can be somewhere. It's Saturday. You could be sleeping right now if you're in the U.S. But you're here, so I appreciate it. We had Oh, you been had Avatar in Canada. Oh, that's cool though. I'm glad that we have it now though. I'm glad we have it now. So, yeah, I'm gonna watch all. I'm gonna binge watch all three seasons. After I watch All American, I heard that that was a great show. So I'm definitely gonna be all up in it, all up in All American, just to see how it is. It looks like a good, interesting show. So, yeah. So my sons are up all night long, and yeah, and where my bedroom is like right next to the stairs, so I can hear them coming down the stairs. It has some pros and cons. Um, Nathaniel's going to be away at college. He's 18 and he's pretty responsible. Gabriel, my 12-year-old is the one I gotta to be concerned about. He's now grown up to be a 6 foot, almost 6'1", 6'1", 12-year old who is slender, curly hair, extremely handsome, and I'm glad that the stairs make noise because if he's trying to sneak out at night, I'm gonna hear him. All right. Candy C is in the building. Swagger on 100,000 trillion. What's going on, Candy C? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming up in the live coffee and chat. If you can do me a favor, hit the like button when you come in, and also comment what you're sipping on this morning. I am sipping on my K cup, Javaya dark brew K cup with some hazelnut creamer in my merch cup. But did you pray about it? This is my merch on Teespring. If you go to the link, you can get links to. If you go to the description, you can get links to my book on Amazon and my merchandise on Teespring. Yeah, no, he's 12-year-old. He's 12 years old, and he's going on 6'1". Like he's yeah, and I'm not 6'1". I'm 5'10", 5'11" ish. I'm like in between there. I say 5'10" because I always like go down like how guys, right? They'll be like 5'7" and they'll say like they're 5'9". I don't care. Like I love my height. It's an okay height, average male height. It's cool. But yeah, man, he's tall, so I'm gonna be watching him. Yeah, him and I are gonna be very close in this next couple of years when it's just me and him in the house, real close. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching him. Still getting ready for the day. Creme brulee flavored coffee. Wow, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Sharnette Williams, thank you so much for dropping the link to the merchandise. I appreciate that so much. You rock, Sharnette Williams. All right. Now, so who do we have? We have Marley December in the building. Life of JT. Team Jensen. Candy C. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I appreciate you guys. So I do have height, and actually, I'm the shortest guy in my family. I am literally the runt of my family, and I'm like 5'10", 11-ish. So I'm the runt. Everybody else is tall. No, I'm sorry. My 18-year-old, he's like 5'9", so he's shorter than me. He's a little salty about that because his younger brother is taller. But hopefully Nathaniel will get a couple of inches, and because I wanted all my kids to be taller than me. All my kids to be taller than me. So no, I don't have height in my family. Yeah, I'm the shortest. B-ball shorts again today? No, actually, I'm wearing jeans. Actually, I woke up this morning, took a nice long shower, washed and conditioned my hair, used a razor to sort of like line this up a little bit, put some pomade in my hair after I wet it. I didn't comb it. I just like did that. Ironed my shirt and my jeans, and I even put on nice sneakers for them. I figured if I'm gonna do this, I should do it right. I should do it correct, right? So I'm wearing jeans today, Old Navy jeans. Yeah, man, it's funny though. Yeah, so today I figured I'm gonna do it right, and if I'm gonna do this, let me do it to the full of what I can do it. If I'm going to be fully professional with it, let me go all the way. Yeah, man. You got to be if you are Like, because I don't even think 5'8" is short. Like, that's not short to me. So 5'8" is a nice average height. But in mine, I'm like 8 feet tall. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah. So I am almost. Well, I don't know what's almost. I think almost is relative. I'm on my on the road to 1,000 subs, and that's the goal. And it's been a really slow crawl. Really slow crawl. Nisha Simpson, Chosen Nation, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us in the live. I think this is your first time here. If this is your first time here, let us know. I want to welcome you and thank you so much for joining us. If you can do me a favor, if you're sipping on like a morning drink, tea, coffee, whatever it is, put it in the chats. Let's see what you guys are sipping on this morning. I'm sipping on my coffee and my Harrison Family Vlog merchandise, but did you pray about it? Yeah. T-shirts and all that stuff. Also in the link is an Amazon link to my book, From a Fatherless Father to His Sons. I'm not sure if it's will it focus on it? There we go. Yep. It does better with faces though. Yeah. So you can get, and even if you don't order it, if you click the link and get information about it, that'd be cool too. I'm deleting my channel. You better not delete your channel. Take your time. You'll get to 1K. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been doing this for a couple of years, so I have nothing but time. I started this specific channel May 14th of 2016. So I've been doing this channel for 4 years. For 4 years. My first vlog was a vlog of me graduating with my bachelor's degree. So I've been doing this for 4 years, and it's been a very slow crawl. And for the first couple of years, it was like a grind. I was doing so much with so little gain. And at first I was discouraged about it. But I started to realize something about me producing videos and posting it. I started to feel like this was my outlet, because at the time I was so busy with school, because I was at that point I was going back to school to work on my master's. I was working full time, one job, and then working another job almost full time, so that I could just make ends meet, and it was tough. It took forever to get to 1K, and now I just hit 3K. Oh, that's dope, man. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to really get there. But just so that you know, Molly, we're not going to let you go on that. You're going to have to you're not deleting your channel. It's not happening. Better not. Yeah, Molly was really instrumental in encouraging me when we first started meet. She actually saw a video of mine and how we connected on YouTube, of me posting about I think it was my master's degree that I got from Liberty University. But yeah, I'm hoping I get there. That's the goal right now, is to get to 1K, and it's a long road. My next post is going to be Monday. I'm going to post on Monday. Yeah. I meditate every day. It's one of the things that have been in my spirit. So I'm pondering starting over, even though I'm almost at 2,000. Okay. All right. Right. Like, one thing I'm not going to do is like tell you, no, like if you say you meditate, and if God is leading you, I'm in no place to say anything. All we're going to do is go to that channel and support whatever new channel you have, and we'll support you there also. Brandy B is in the building. Good morning, Brandy B. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. If you could just do me a favor, if you're drinking a morning drink, coffee, tea, or whatever, leave it in the chat. Let us know what you're sipping on this morning. All right, let us know what you're sipping on. And also, let us know where you're from. Don't say the city. Just tell me the state. All right, or the province if you're from out of the country. So, we don't want people to show up at your front door, even in your city, and be like, yo, I'm in your city. What are we doing? Let's get together. Let's not do that. So just say what state you're from and what province in whatever country you live in. All right? Yeah, man. So it's been a really long road, but it's been fun. Oh, you're in New Jersey. New Jerseyan. All right. New Jersey. It's New Jersey. All right, so glad you can make it here, Brandy B. Let us know what you're sipping on, if you are sipping on anything. Yeah, so Yeah, there was a lot of people I started following in the beginning of this YouTube journey. And what was funny enough is um, I had a YouTube channel, but it wasn't really like a YouTube channel. It was through my Gmail. You know how YouTube had it before, where before they had like branded channels, you uploaded YouTube videos to your Gmail YouTube account, and when you did, um, it wasn't monetized, and you had to. I think it was like a 10 minute or 15 minute limit. And oh, you want to share my drink? I'm drinking uh, Javalia K cup coffee bowl brew with some hazelnut coffee creamer with no sugar because the coffee cream is sweet enough. Oh, thank you so much, Life of JT, for coming through, man. I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me, man. Have a wonderful day, and I'm going to make sure that I connect with your channel and get up on your next live, bro. Thank you so much for coming out. So, what was I? What was I? What was I? So, oh yeah, YouTube. So I have videos from years ago, like even I think maybe 2009, of my son's birth and things like that, on my regular Gmail account YouTube, and I didn't think YouTube was gonna be like this popping, and I think that if I took that channel and branded that and kept posting, I would have been at a lot of subs, but yeah, you have to heat up your coffee. It got cold. All right, yeah. Do that. Do that. Real question here. How does one cope with loneliness during lockdown? It's a damn struggle. Wow. So, Brandy B, you know that one of my degrees is in marriage and family counseling. Like I have a master's degree in mental health of somewhat. So it's kind of, I'm glad you asked me this question and we could talk about that. How does one cope with loneliness during lockdown? It's a damn struggle. Well, first off, I'm a single father. I got three kids, two of which live with me. My oldest one is married with his wife in New Hampshire. I'm never lonely, and and I also think that we have to try to differentiate feeling lonely and being alone. Um, my kids make it so that I'm never alone and I'm never lonely. um, they're always around, and I value them so much in my life that even if it was just us for the rest of our lives, I think I would be okay. Um, I gotta heat up my tea, but the battling lonely because we're in a different time now, and I'm hoping that this won't be the new normal where every time we reach out, it's through some kind of digital device or whatever. But I don't know why I thought I were single. Yeah. Um, I need to go into your video archives and look at some of your older videos. I don't have kids. Oh, okay. So one of the things you could do is, um, and think this is brand new. So if this was like a couple of years ago without the pandemic, I think that the how the conversation would go would be much different because the goal is to be safe. So you don't want to be around a lot of people, but there are things that you can do to help combat that feeling of loneliness. And first thing is you got to be able to be content in being alone. Sometimes some of the most amazing moments that a person can have is when it is just themselves, a good book, things like that they can do, hobbies, stuff like that. Um, Also, stay closely connected to the people that you consider your oikos, the people that are in your inner circle, whether it be family, close friends, um, neighbors, things like that, and stay in communication with them. Check on them. Encourage them to check on you. Things like that. Um, if you have like a best friend, um, connect with them through some kind of video chatting device. My co-teacher every Friday meets up with her girlfriends on Zoom, and they have what's called it's not really called anything. They just know that every day at 6 o'clock they have happy hour or 4 o'clock. One of those times, because I'm not a drinker, so I don't know what time happy hour is. But they get together on Zoom at happy hour, and they just talk and bug out. It's a girl chat, so I've never been invited. I just heard about it. Um, yeah, they're good at candy. See, I've seen all 174 plus of them. Wow, yeah, I got 174 I think over 175 now because I got a YouTube a Tube Buddy notification that I uploaded 175 videos, and that's crazy. Like how does a guy upload 175 YouTube videos and only have 770 subscribers? Like that guy has a problem. He needs to get a life. He needs to get a better hobby. He needs to do something with his life. Yeah, but YouTube has been an outlet, a very good. I think if I wasn't posting videos to YouTube, I probably would have gone crazy with the weight of everything on my shoulders. Relationship loneliness. Well, the question is, Brandy B, are you single? Are you in a relationship? No, I didn't know the ends. I was just creating stuff and posting it, so I didn't know the inner workings of YouTube, Sharnette. And thank you so much for being patient. Like your videos, your content, you've been extremely helpful in showing me how to navigate YouTube and the algorithms and the SEOs. And I still don't know what all that stuff is. I just do it because apparently it works. Brandy B, self love come first. Preach it, Molly. December, preach. Self love comes first, but there's a balance to that. My pastor Dave, right? Him and I was having a conversation. He's my pastor, right? There is one of interest I am talking to, but we obviously can't meet up now. Okay, I'm going to get to that in a second. All right, Brandy B. There was a group. We were talking about self love, right? And I was saying how important it is for people to. Rona, what's going on? Good morning, and thank you so much for coming to the live stream, Coffee and Chat. Do me a favor, Rona. I know it's not the morning where you are, but if you are sipping on a drink right now, tell us what you're sipping on. All right. So he said people generally don't have a problem loving themselves. He said, I'll prove it to you, right? He said, come over here. And he showed me a group picture of the church, right? And as I looked, right, he said, I bet you I can guess the first person you looked for in that picture. I said, what do you mean? He said, the first person you were looking for is you, right? I said, yeah. He said, see, people love themselves. They just don't know really how to love themselves. All right. They have a genuine concern about who they are. There is a love there, but they don't really know how to love themselves. So we got to learn how to love ourselves and really appreciate who we are. Because like in a group picture, let's be honest, we open up our yearbooks and the first picture we want to go to is our picture. All right. When we see the group picture, we want to see how we look in the picture. Right. There's some of us. All right. Now we'll keep taking pictures over and over and over again until we get the perfect one. We are concerned about us. We just got to learn how to really love ourselves in the process. So self-love is important. How we self-love ourselves is important as well. And I think that's the first. Second, there's a guy that you've been getting to know. You have to get creative during this time. Yeah, do you FaceTime with him on video? Do you guys have that? I'm an Android user. Do you guys FaceTime and is that what you guys call it? FaceTime on your iWac phones? Yeah. Is that what you guys use? Yeah. Send cute messages. So, but Brandy B. So, the social distancing, right? There are things that you guys can also do together where I've seen people go to families' houses and they will sit far away from each other with their mask and talk. I wouldn't discourage that. That would be a good thing to do as well. Yep. Be a real good thing to do as well. Have people outside. Yeah, so I guess there are a lot of things that you guys can do. Video chat, messages, and if you guys aren't far from each other. Are you guys far from each other, Brandy B? Team Android. So if he's in Florida, that's going to be a challenge if you're in New Jersey. It definitely will be a challenge. Well, when dating through a pandemic, you got to be creative. Video chatting, um, uh, yeah, you just got to be creative. Like, there's no one thing, and things will look very different from each couple. Yeah, Florida to New Jersey is a stretch, but at least it's within, at least it's within borders. Yeah, yeah, like with the U.S. and other countries closing up borders. Imagine if you were in a relationship with somebody from different countries. You couldn't even like act. There's no possible way to access one another. Sissy Sharnett, great. Our guest just came home. Okay, all right. Yeah. So, road to 1K. Road to 1K. That's been my like. That's been my thing. Like I've been really, really, really trying to just get to 1K, but I don't want to have that like. Um, I don't want my whole like YouTube existence to be numbers based. Candy C, like your husband, he was doing like the live streams and trying to get his numbers up. And one thing I respect about him is that he was like, when I get to that number, I'm not going to do this anymore. I really want to focus on content, and I don't want to just do things to build up subscribers. I know it's needed, but I don't want to be a subscriber junkie, a numbers junkie. And YouTube is now sort of set up where you got to be so focused on the algorithm and numbers and analytics and stuff like that. And sometimes it could take away from the fun of creating content. A couple of years ago, when I was working at Head Start, um, I was doing photography on the side, and I was making money of doing photography and videography, and I loved doing it. Like it was one of those things that I love to do. But then it got to the point where because I didn't make as much money as a family worker at Head Start, I was making like $12 an hour. I needed to work every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday doing photography or videography to make ends meet. And because my focus was on numbers, on money, I lost the love that I once had for photography and videography. And it became like a chore. It was like, oh, I have to do this now. So it was really hard for me. Yeah, I'm telling you, like it was really difficult for me. Video chatting, cute messages, late night phone calls, etc. are all my favorites. Molly, ooh, those are so cute. Brandy B, I mean, LOL, we just take our time day by day and do our best. We're on a vlog road to 1K. Host, yippee. Trying to get there, man. Trying to get there. So hopefully it keeps me sane, Jeanette, especially those morning messages. I'm telling you, man, I really need to get to 1K. But you guys are all in here. Okay, okay. So it seems like this is turning my road to 1K is turning into like a love stream. Talking about love in the stream and relationships. I could probably dedicate next. Here's what I'm gonna do. So on Thursdays, I go live with my podcast. The Togetherness podcast. That's actually on my other YouTube channel where every Thursday at 8 p.m. I do a podcast. And the podcasts are actually available on Spotify, Apple Music. It's called the Togetherness podcast. Let me type that in so that you guys know what it is. All right. Two. If you search this on YouTube, Togetherness Podcast. If you search it on YouTube, Spotify, I think it's on Apple Music, Anchor, and other podcasting. You guys can go there. And no Q&A. I will do a Q&A next Saturday. Next Saturday, 10 a.m., I'll do a Q&A. All right? Yeah, I just really want to talk about my road to 1K today and keep it there. But I'll definitely do a Q&A next Saturday. All right? So you guys can question me. I don't. It feels weird doing a Q&A. And maybe I'll do a Q&A with my kids. I've done that once where people sent questions. Maybe I'll do a live Q&A with the boys. Yeah. So yeah, so uh, yeah, for this, and we could touch on relationships, but I really want to focus on content creation and stuff like this on this specific channel. Me and my kids, me and my sons, um, and then eventually when I get married, hopefully my wife will be uh, into content creation and stuff like that, and uh, she'll want to come into the channel. A couple of years ago, I was getting to know somebody, and they thought that that YouTube was stupid and that they would never. So I was like, you know what? Then I could never, because this is fun for me. I love doing this. Yeah. Ready, sad face. No sad face next week. We got you. I got you. All right. But if you guys can tune in Thursdays at 8 p.m. To the Togetherness podcast, and search the podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever you guys can hear some of the things that we talk about. I have a host, Albany Riggins. She's a relationship coach in Alabama. We connected because she did relationship coaching, and so did we. So we figured together we can put our resources together to have two perspectives, a male perspective and a female perspective when it goes into relationships. It's a pretty dope show. Yeah, numbers. They one of these ladies that create. Yeah. So yeah. So that's my goal, Molly. So I feel you on that. Like to separate it. I was thinking also like when you create like Shernette was telling me about playlists and creating playlists and then creating multi contents and then separating it and create playlists. And there was a Andrea Denise. She's also a YouTuber. I was watching her live the other day, and I asked her about playlists. She said that would be a great way, but everybody seems to want to promote niching down and focusing on one specific thing. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I got really got to keep watching your husband's stuff, and I need for him to go live, Rona, often, because I would be all up in the lives and supporting his channel. Refresh, not rephrase. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Yeah. So playlist is probably going to be one of the things I really got to focus on. Um, I know that playing playlists, but like creating playlists and in categories, like so I love digitally organizing things, right? I just didn't know how important creating playlists were, but even deeper, like every like big YouTuber that grows on YouTube talk about niching down and having specific channels. And years ago, Sean Cannell, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Think Media and what's that other channel they have? But Sean Cannell has a YouTube channel, and it seems like with them, things change all the time. And with YouTube, YouTube changes all the time too. So you can't really say this is going to work today. Like this, whatever works today is going to work tomorrow because it doesn't. YouTube changes all the time, and they change the policies and and things like that. So it's really difficult to navigate, and you got to really know the YouTube space, and that's the annoying part of this because trying to get to 1K and not focusing on algorithms, just creating stuff and posting it. I know it's not enough, but I really don't want it to be where I'm like, my whole life is looking in on YouTube. Like I really want to just do this as a hobby, and if I make money doing it, because YouTube is probably the only way to post videos and have like real monetization where they pay you for posting and for views and stuff like that. Um, so that's a good thing. I just don't want that to be like my drive and my focus. Yeah. Love with sharing with others. Molly December for the giver person. I say go for it. Love myself. Some Sean was on his live this past Thursday. Yeah, no, like he has a lot of content, and I've been watching him for years. It just seems like um, uh, his content changed. Like first he talked about not having multiple channels, right? um, having one channel. And then I heard another video where he says, have multiple channels, separated and niche on each channel. So things always changing, and YouTube, what worked 5 years ago doesn't work anymore. People were growing like crazy. If you started a YouTube channel like 5 years ago, like people seem to have grown extremely fast. Um, Me, it's a slow crawl. I just love posting videos and interacting with people. And I'm finding now that the interacting part is getting hard because I posted one video about my review on Miracle in Cell Number 7. And that video has the most comments of any video that I've shared. And I made it an attempt from the beginning of this journey to comment on everybody that comments to me. And I don't have the time to return everybody's comments. And I think I mentioned this last week. How you doing, XXX fanboy XXX? How you doing? Same. I don't want to mess up the name. Same La Look. Same La Look Kitchen. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in. If it's morning where you are and you're sipping a morning drink, let us know what you're sipping on, as my drink gets cold and still good though. Oh, I'm being trolled. Am I being trolled? Hold on. What? Who's trolling me? Who's trolling me? Oh, what? Guys, I had a troll. What? That's big time. I'm big time now. Yeah, please refrain from using all caps. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Streamlabs is on it. All right. Yeah, so as much as I would love everybody to come in and 21 dislikes. I got 21 dislikes. So somebody came in and thought to troll me and give me 21 dislikes. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I still hope that whatever troll that was, they have a great day. Yeah, it's all right. Let them troll. I don't know. Oh yeah, 9 dislikes. Oh wow, 7. Oh no, 10 likes. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to. Let them troll. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. What time is it where you are? Samla Kitchen. I hope. And if I'm saying it wrong, please let me know because I don't want to mess up anyone's names. I don't like doing that. Yeah. So. Oh, so if they, yeah, so you guys can unlike it. That means people are watching it, and so please unlike. All right, that's fine with me. Like it or unlike. If you're here watching, I appreciate it. Like if you don't like this and you're still watching me, thank you so much because you still could be doing anything else, and you took the time to dislike it. So I appreciate that as well. It means that it's still incited some kind of feeling in you that you either liked it or didn't like it. And if I'm letting you feel any type of way, that's a good thing. Hopefully, I'm allowing you to feel positive. But if not, that's okay either. Not everybody's going to like me, and that's cool. I was saying something before I got into it. Oh, today, I am going to a friend's drive-by baby shower. I have to go to my friend's drive-by baby shower. 10 years ago, I married, I had a high school friend who married her husband, and they asked me to officiate the wedding in Mexico. So in June of 2010, I flew to Mexico and officiated my friend's wedding. It was beautiful. Prior to that, I didn't really leave the country. Prior to that, I've been to a few places. But after I went on that trip, I sort of caught the travel bug. I really caught the travel bug, and I wanted to make sure I left the country at least one time every year. And Mexico has been one of my favorite places to frequently vacation at. Beautiful, not that expensive, friendly people, especially if you stay in a resort. Yeah, in the Riviera Maya area. That's my favorite place to go, and it's convenient. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, you got to be excited for the dislikes too. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right though. Where you from, Summer Little Kitchen? And is that your name because you like to cook? Good morning, Buki Dantis. How are you? And if I said your name wrong, I apologize. I apologize. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. If you have just joined the chat, please make sure you click that like button. Also, if you are drinking a morning drink or an afternoon drink or evening drink, let us know what you're sipping on. I am sipping on my Javaya Dark Brew K-Cup coffee with hazelnut creamer. No sugar because the creamer is sweet enough. You know who's not in the chat? My mom. What's up? Like, my mother's not in the chat. I'm going to have to get at her. She's supposed to be here. She's supposed to be here. Yeah. So what is everybody doing today? I'm still here, just doing some Saturday morning type stuff. All right, Candy C, thank you so much for rocking with us and hanging in there. What's everybody got planned today? I'm going to a drive-by baby shower. So my friend, I officiated their wedding 10 years ago. Now they're having a baby, and I'm going to their first baby shower. And it's going to be a drive-by baby shower because of the social distancing thing. So it's going to be cool. Mom is chilling by the pool. All right, chilling by the pool. Oh yeah, that's probably where mommy is right now. Definitely. Yeah, where my mama Harrison is. She's going. You know what she did the other day when I had my test. I was testing Streamlabs, and by the way, let me know if it's skipping or how's the quality because I'm using Streamlabs OBS. So my mother, after I tested it, I'm driving to go pick up Nathaniel from work, and as I'm driving, my mother texts me, "Are you not seeing my comments?" What is she talking about? What is she talking about? She's like, on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, you're not seeing my comments? I said, Mom, I'm not live anymore. I'm not live anymore. That was already recorded. So you know what she's going to do? She's going to watch this again, and she's going to comment in the chat, and then she's going to write me and says, Andre, you're not seeing my chats? Like, no, because I'm not live right now. After 10 years, wow. Yeah. Well, so they have a beautiful relationship, and I think the reason why they waited so long to have kids is because they travel. Like, they go a lot of places. Like, they don't really sit still. And for some people, when they get married, they don't want to wait. They don't want to have kids right away. They want to be able to experience each other, love each other, which I think is a healthy thing also. Some people get married and have kids right away, and immediately their identity goes from being husband and wife to being mommy and daddy. Waiting a little while, especially if you get married at a younger age, allows you an opportunity for you guys to develop that husband and wife relationship and sort of get that solidified so that when a child does come in, you're not just looking at yourselves as mommy and daddy. You guys are still husband and wives, which is the first thing. Husbands and wives should be married and should have that identity before they have kids. You don't transition to only becoming a mom or dad. So yeah, but 10 years is a long time, but they're doing good. They're doing good. They're very happy. And one thing I'm not going to do is be like, yo, you guys waited mad long to have kids. Like, what's up? That's their choice, and I'm definitely going to be there for them and support them. I'm not going to get out the car though. It's really going to be a drive-by. I am going to buy. I'm going to wrap Pampers in plastic bags. I'm going to put the card in there with a money gift card, and I'm just going to throw it and be like, hey, happy baby shower. I'm out. I'm not staying. Yeah, it starts at 2 o'clock. So I'm leaving here. I'm going to get there exactly at 2 o'clock too. Like, before anybody else get there. And if you guys have seen my other lives, like, it's like that when I go shopping. If I'm going shopping, I'm getting there when the store opens so that nobody else is there to infect me, or maybe me infect them. Yeah. You only have 5 subs? Well, let's try to fix that. Okay? Let's try to fix that. All right? Let's try to fix that right now. Maybe we can get you, how many? If there's 7 people watching right now and you got 5 now, maybe we can get you 12 today. All right, maybe we can get you 12. All right, especially if you produce good content and good, like if you produce videos that show how to cook, we all can use that and we all can benefit from that. So let's go over there and show her or him. I'm not sure of who they are. Sam Laluk Sam Laluk Kitchen. Let's show them some love right now. Show them love right now. All right. Yeah. And Bucky is in here too. Yes, yes. So please go and show love. Show love. All right. Yeah, man. We got about 14 more minutes. I was hoping that one of my kids will wake up and come down so that so you guys can see them. But my kids, I tell you, man, um, they're special. Like my boys are special. I'm not sure if you guys know this. I think I told you guys this that my son Nathaniel will be going to college in Atlanta. He's going to Atlanta. I live in New York, and he's going to Atlanta for school. He's going to Morehouse, an all boys HBCU, historically black college and university in the United States. Morehouse is the same school that Martin Luther King Jr. went to. Yes. 28 and 25. Wow. Oh, kids. My kids. All right. So I have a 22-year-old son who's married with my grandson. I have an 18-year-old off to college this year, and I have a 12-year-old. All my boys. All boys. Yeah, so he is going to college. So this past week, I bought some Morehouse paraphernalia. Is that what it's called? I got a shirt that says Morehouse Dad. I got a shirt and a hoodie. I probably won't wear the hoodie when I take him to college because it's going to be in August. But I will be rocking that Morehouse Dad shirt. Morehouse Dad, like, dag, man. Like, so far I had 2 kids go to college. Man, you know what? I don't feel old enough to have kids in college. Like, I don't. I know I am old enough. Like, crying out loud, I'm 40 years old. But, man, like, college. Like, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And I was last night, real quick, I was in I was watching a live stream. Like, when I mean real quick, it was like at 10 o'clock when I was shutting my computer off. I got a notification that I checked. I've been got the notification, but I just happened to check my phone. And a friend of mine, Melvin Lars, was doing a show about the Forever Dad. There's a guy who has adopted over or fostered over 60 young men, and they call him the Forever Dad. And man, it was crazy. The interview was, I didn't get to see the interview. I'm going to watch it again, but when I went in to watch, he asked me to come in, and he wanted to just talk about my experience being a father. And one of the things I love about being a parent or a father is that I have had the opportunity to be there for every single one of my kids' milestones, every single one. I was there to see their first steps, to first day in kindergarten, first day of school, preschool. Like, I was there the whole time. I watched them grow up from being helpless, little, dependent creatures that needed their mommy or daddy. They needed mommy more because mommy has life-giving, sustaining capabilities that fathers don't have. But watching them from being like helpless, dependent, beautiful babies to now being independent adults. And I think that should be the goal for every single parent, right? And then I'm going to get back to the road to 1K. Every single parent should have the goal in mind that their goal is to create independent, secure adults. You know, so we're raising our babies, but we can't always see our children as our babies, because if we've done our job correctly, they shouldn't really have much need for us or a dependency on us. If we help out whenever we can, that's one thing. But if our kids are fully dependent on us, um, then we have to try to do a better job in allowing our kids to grow up more secure and more independent. So yeah, so at one point they are dependent on us, and that's expected. But we gotta raise secure children. So I'm able to see my kids grow up to be independent thinkers, independent life livers, with the support of a community, and that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, yeah, interesting topic. Yeah, we've jumped around a lot. This is supposed to be talking about my road to 1K, but we jumped around a lot during this chat. How in that case have more? I don't know why I thought he was seeing someone that regards his future. LOL, the energy, Brandy B, you have no idea. I'm going to replay this later. Host, it's a very interesting topic as parents. Just going to leave for now. Thank you, Rona, for stopping by. I appreciate you taking the time to come by. I really do. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah. So, yeah, I have a chance to see that. And you know what? I think that this channel was also a way for me um, to document my experience raising my kids from the time I got my degree. And I wish I did it from the time they were like young. But even then, right? We have family YouTube channels that have their kids in their videos, and YouTube made changes now to make it very difficult to become monetized if you have your children in your video. So it's like it's so many different things and different variables that changes. You know, it's crazy, crazy. So YouTube is unpredictable. Even when you're making money on creating content, like Amazon affiliates change how much the affiliates get when they sell a product. It's different. So that's why, like, you know, on my road to 1K, I wanted to focus on making content that was encouraging, that was happy, that was uplifting, that showed my family and things like that, and without having to worry about the numbers. Yeah. I feel like you guys aren't even listening to me in the chat. Yeah, yeah. At least you were able to capture Gabriel when he was young. Enjoy watching him grow. Yeah, like and remember a couple of years ago, he was just like this really short, chunky, big for his age, but chunky, cute cheeks. Yeah, now he's like this tall, slender, like confident young man. Yeah, he's growing up. He's growing up well. He's growing up right before my eyes, like and quick. Like last so no, he grew up in the last year and a half. He grew up a lot, a lot. He's taller than his older brother now. Like that is crazy. Yeah, so it's crazy. But hopefully I'll get to 1K soon and um, continue to grow um, and learn the numbers and how I can use that in my favor. And I don't want to just have stubs just for the sake of having subscribers. I really want people to follow my channel who really have interest in what I'm creating. And I know that, you know, YouTube is very big. Um, and there are definitely, you know, out of the 1 billion people watching YouTube, I'm pretty sure there's 1,000 people that would be interested in my content. Just like there will be 100,000 not, and that's okay. Um, and watch what's going to happen. I'm gonna get to 1,000K subs, right? 1,000 subs. I wish I can get to 1,000K subs. That would be dope. But 1,000 subs, and then what's going to happen is YouTube is going to create a whole different rule and be like, now that you got 1,000 subs, you got to have 2,000 subs, and 10,000 watch hours to become monetized. It's always going to be something. Always going to be something. Yeah. Candice's listening. Yeah. So. Yeah, man. But I'm telling you, I'm excited about this journey. I'm almost there. And in the past couple of months, I grew maybe 200 subscribers, and hopefully by the end of June, I can be at 1,000. We'll see. Um, and then at that point, my goal will be to focus on watch hours. And I guess um, at this phase, since I have a goal and goals are good to set, I should create a plan and focus on executing that plan to get to those numbers that I want to get. And just like Brother Herb did, once I get to the place where I'm able to become monetized, just focus on creating content that the people that are following my channel would be interested in. And that's the goal. That is the goal. The goal is to... How much do you... Okay. That is the goal. Sorry, my principal was texting me. I'll write them back right after. That's the goal. So I feel weird though, because I want to be monetized. I would love to be monetized and try to create some income from this. I'm pretty not sure that YouTube's not going to be paying all the bills I need for this for supporting my family, but the option of creating an extra stream of income is a nice thing. But yeah, I don't want to be that guy that just focuses on numbers, and I think that's why I connected with Brother Herb so well, because I felt him. Like when he was saying that, like I felt him. I was like, yeah. Team Raj, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming into the chat. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming. If it's morning, afternoon, or evening where you are, tell us what you're sipping on. I'm sipping on coffee, a dark brew, Javaya with hazelnut creamer. And tell us what you're sipping on. Yeah. One thing I will probably never do on this chat is sip black coffee. That's not for me. I'm not a black coffee drinker. Can't do it. Can't do it. And also, I didn't start drinking coffee until 2012 when I started my journey to earn my degrees. Before that, I wasn't a coffee drinker. I worked at a church full time, and never once did I drink coffee. I just could not. And then when I needed to stay up at night to get my studies done, I became a coffee drinker. Oh, it's evening where you are. All right. So that means that you were probably, like across the Atlantic Ocean somewhere, right? But thank you so much for watching, Team Raj. I really appreciate you being here and joining me on my coffee and chat. Right now, it's 10:58 in the morning in New York. I'm in the United States. You can probably tell from my accent. But, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining me in the live, Sharnette Williams. I appreciate you so much for coming in and being a great moderator in the chat. I appreciate you guys too. And I'm about to go out, sign out now too. It's 10:59. I've been on this for an hour, and it's time for me to go get the boys up. I want to try to sand and finish the deck before I go over to, or get started with it before I go to the baby shower. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Rocking with me for the full hour. I appreciate you guys so much. Next week we'll be on at 10 a.m. So make sure you guys come in for that. And we'll do a Q&A maybe with my kids, my sons. And Thursday, if you guys can, go over to the Togetherness Podcast YouTube channel, subscribe there, and you guys can watch live the podcast that I do, the Togetherness Podcast with Albany L. Riggins. All right, everybody, God bless, be safe, and I